Shawsy, it's ended in defeat today, 2-1 against Warrington Town at home. What's your thoughts on how the game played out?
We weren't, well, look, the obvious statement is we weren't at our best. I've been a big advocate of the performance is more important. I think Tuesday I was right to be really positive because although we got beat, we completely dominated the game. We had opportunities to score, we tested them, we played with pace and real dynamism. Today we just seemed slightly slower in our thought process, not quite as sharp, the ball speed wasn't quite there, and we had a bit of a disruption to the game with losing Lids, and with the squad it kind of enforced a bit of a shape change. But again, a shape change that I actually believe this squad's really capable of playing. We've got some excellent footballers, technicians, like clever footballers, but we just still quite weren't there. And look, Warrington deserve credit. It's the kind of team they are. They can be very resolute. They can frustrate you, and then they can be quite dangerous on the break. And look, conceding a goal after 2 minutes again doesn't help because I was talking to one of their coaches, but the dark arts seem to now be allowed again. All the things around wasting time and the keepers holding the ball and sitting down and all, it doesn't get punished at this stage of the season, whereas at the start of the season everything was a booking. But that said, look, that's not the reason we've lost the game. We've lost the game because we didn't quite have our quality at its peak, and then we've been done by a counter-attack, which we talk about quite a lot. A team like us that will eventually dominate the ball and get some good territory. Teams will look to break on us, and we didn't deal with it.
As you said, another early goal conceded, but the lads seemed to get the grips a little bit more and try to fight back into it. The blow came with Lids, and as you said, just enforcing that change. Was that a blow to the lads heading into sort of half time, do you feel?
Yeah, and as you say, after the goal I thought we were still good, and I think that's the thing today. Like these little phrases when you go, oh, how have they done, and you go, oh, they were okay or they were good. It's not good enough realistically for us. Like, we were good after they scored, and we were getting ourselves in some fantastic positions, and then we were maybe lacking a little bit of quality on the cross or the timing or the finish. We didn't quite get the shots off. Just that little bit that we needed to get ourselves back in the game early. Then the injury happens, and it's Lids has been absolutely magnificent since I took over, and it's a big loss for us. But as I said, we've got bodies in there that are experienced and quality, and in the second half we still had a lot of the ball. We still dominated very large chunks of the game, which is great, but it has to be for a reason. It has to be for a purpose. We have to cut through teams. We have to take those opportunities, and we just didn't quite do that.
We've got a week to prepare for a game. It seems like we've been saying this for about a month or so now, with the long journeys. Hereford away on Saturday, a week to prepare. What do we do and improve on from today just to get up to speed again and hopefully put some more points on the board?
Well, the important thing is to not dwell on it and think, we've lost a game, we've lost 2 games in a week, so like it's the end of the world. It's not. The performance on Tuesday was outstanding. The previous 4 or 5 performances have been outstanding. Before that, before I took over, the last couple of games under Graham were excellent. So we've been on a great run of performances, which inevitably puts you in the right end of the table come the shake-up at the end. This has just not been us at our very best, so we don't need to change too much. We just need to refocus. 2 good training sessions under our belt this week. Again, more principle based, things that we do really well. We just need to refocus, resharpen up that. Maybe not having a Tuesday game will give us an opportunity to recharge mentally as well, and then we go again. Yes, it's a long journey, but the club have been fantastic. We'll go down again on Friday, prepare the right way, and what a game again to have the opportunity to bounce back. I was talking, I said to the lads there was no need for a reaction after Tuesday because we were excellent on Tuesday. There's a difference today. I want them to go away, and I do want them to have a little look back at their own performance like I always do, ask them to watch the game back, and see where we can be slightly sharper. But then next week we get to go and play away at Hereford in a proper ground, in a proper league ground against a big club for the level, and the lads should be relishing that opportunity.